It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Tulane. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, middle. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Got his man down the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running inside, it's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, UTSA! Made the grab and then did... Quarterback empties his backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The run inside. It's Henderson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his target down the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Henderson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. And some great fourth down. And the Roadrunners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's McCown. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Campbell. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. He goes right back to the air. Uncorks one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his man. It's Hardy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's McCown. Right down the middle. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And it's the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's McCown. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
It drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Campbell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Couldn't find a ton of... Across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They want to run this quarterback. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Hardy. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. Caught near the sideline, it's Campbell. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it.